Life so simple, gotta live it up. But then it's crazy when your enemies will change it up. For me, life so simple, better live it up. Don't give it up, remember live it up. Woo! Yeah. Live it up, remember go ahead, live it up. For me, life so simple, gotta live it up. For me. Life so simple, gotta live it up. But then it's crazy when your enemies will change it up. I mean, life so simple, better live it up. Don't give it up, remember live it up. Woo! Live it up, I mean, go ahead and live it up. For me. Live it up, I mean, gotta go ahead and live it up.
Hey, life so simple, gotta live it up. Because niggas out here wet you up like a wet vest. You're a cold rat. My big homie told me that. Never stress over simple shit. That's the easy way to slip a shit. Stay down and run them bands up, but don't never ever change, bro. If you change, bro, you're a lame, bro.
From the bottom. From the bottom, you know we got them.
Come at you, but they're not allowed to touch you.
Yeah.
So we're going through the haunted house. I'm in the back of the line because I'm scared as hell. So I'm like, I want them to jump at you, not
right?
me, you know.
So you gonna be
so
like,
go around. No, you know I don't like scary shit. Like,
you know what, Deborah?
No,
Like just pop out at you. Like,
this I was like,
I'd have been
I was
laughing
probably
at
in
me.
high school maybe. Or middle school or something.
Oh.
So we go around this corner and this dude hops out, right? And they have like chainsaws
Yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying? They have like
do.
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So he hops out at me and he's like, ah! And I was like, dude, get out my face. And they're not touching me.
What
so
you got,
like,
man?
he's like backing me down into the corner.
Right.
And I'm like backing up. And I'm like, dude, get out my face. Get
Right.
out my face. Like, it's not about to end now.
Right.
He's like, get out my face. And I go to swing on dude because he is not backing up.
Right.
And someone popped out the back and was like, ma'am, you can't touch him. I said, get the fuck out my
Right.
face then. Like,
if he saw you doing all that, yeah.
The 13 gates in Barrow, that joint scary. They say that joint is scary.
yo,
Man, anywhere down south,
They say that-
it gotta be scary, man. You think about all them
The
damn
13 gates?
souls
Oh, hell yeah.
down there,
that
shit.
shit.
They stuff like, they make it seem realistic, bro.
They
You fall
probably-
through holes. And,
Yeah, you know what I was hearing about that? Isn't Baton Rouge?
Yeah,
that's in Barrow.
so, just right. I mean, I'm sure you guys have passed it a million times. There's the farm down off of the bridge.
Oh, okay,
you
the
can
bridge.
see it off to the side.
Oh, okay.
I ain't really-
They have
so,
one there?
So they have they do a corn maze,
Okay.
but so they have haunted corn mazes too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Like
those
real-
are scary.
Oh, really?
haunted?
They're real. No, they're not like real haunted,
What you
but
talking, like
it's
Halloween?
it's like a haunted house,
Oh,
but
okay.
in a
Oh.
corn maze
Yeah.
out in a field.
Right.
So it's hella scary.
I
But
think that's great. Isn't that nighttime?
I know,
Yeah.
and it be
Oh,
dark.
but the corn mazes are fun, even like during the day. Like the
But you will get lost, huh? Because that's kind of big.
yeah, they're big. But you have a mate. I mean, you have a map, and you have to.
Oh,
like,
you
work
gotta
your
do
way
a map
through.
and all that?
So you
Yeah.
gonna be looking at the map, you don't know what's gonna pop up. Huh?
Girl, I'll be grab somebody's shirt.
Yep.
I always grab somebody's shirt in front of me.
Is this city known for like haunted stuff? Like,
No.
What y'all known for? Like
Our good ass reefer.
Oh, I know how the West Coast.
No.
I know that.
I don't know.
I know y'all good for like fish, like salmon. And like,
Yeah,
y'all
we're
fish
fresh
is good.
seafood for
Yeah,
sure.
seafood.
We're known for apples in all of Washington.
Apples?
Our apples are bomb. They're grown here. And what else? We're the evergreen state, so we're known for like our trees and how green it is here.
Yeah, it is green. Yeah.
It's a really
Yeah.
green. Yeah.
That's all you see is green.
So what's happening?
I'm recording the conversation.
Oh, a lot of stuff happening.
Boy, come on, let's start this thing.
Oh,
We're doper than the stuff you bagging up from the bottom podcast in the kitchen cooking up. Cal and J at Diz, we discuss. If you have a question or a story, call and hit us up. Here it is, 253-234-7149. Calling you can hit that line, then leave a voicemail of what's on your mind. Go ahead and hit that line. then leave a voicemail up what's on your mind. Check it. Pride after pride when we're speaking. They will never understand why I love reach across the world until our people who ain't eating. Let's agree to join together, lead a world with peace in it. If you agree, let's sit down and handle it. You bring your plans, well, bring ours to scrambling. Then we can go and start from that. From the bottom, keeping love intact, huh? We can go and start from that. From the bottom, keeping love intact.
Wow, that's loud though. Look,
Yeah,
check it. I'm gonna turn it down. It's your boys and ladies. You heard me. You got your boy Jay, cause Cal couldn't make it. Well, we just kind of scheduled it, so you know we got our peoples in here. So who we all got on the mic? We got 2 guests, but we have a former. What's your name, girl?
Oh, you know, back at it again, Mrs. Williams.
Oh Lord, what you doing here?
Don't play.
What you doing?
Anyways, introduce our guests.
Introduce our guests? Well, they grown. They can introduce themselves. I mean, okay. I got the sister. You heard me, full blood, and then I got the bro-in-law. Who y'all is?
Yeah, I'm the little sis Jada.
Yeah, and I'm A, you heard me? Yeah.
So I'm trying to be cool. Yeah, you heard me. Well, hey, look, I thought this would be fun. You know, put them on the cast. You know, so they can hear themselves. Just so y'all know, the world will hear you.
So exciting.
Exciting.
Good 10 minutes.
Hey, look.
She's so cute.
It's funny. So check it. Nah, for real. So we're going to give a shout out to Adam. That's my guy, Adam Duffy. That's
All
the guy
the way out
from
in
Eastern
Australia.
From Eastern Australia.
Hello, mate.
Shout out to Adam, man.
Shout out.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, straight up, man. He been listening for a minute, man. He said he be on the road listening.
Oh,
I was
no,
like,
it's
yo.
good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Oh, I said it
Yeah.
wrong. There we go. Good day, mate.
Yeah. Oh, look at you learning. Okay, so yeah, once again, we like to thank our guests, you know, Jada and Abram for coming on. You heard me. They gonna like it, hopefully, because everybody in this room talk. We might hear Pop
Especially
snoring,
me.
but he said especially. So we gonna kick it off. We gonna do it like this. First off, y'all are no longer in New Orleans. Y'all are in Seattle. So, how? I forgot the question. Wait, check it out. Check it out. Back in this live, girl. This is all you. Hey, this is like an all you can eat buffet. You just do. So check it.
5 plates deep.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
What you say?
5 plates deep.
Fine.
The buffet.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so
Hey, you gotta eat. You gotta eat, man. You go to a buffet, you gotta eat.
You got to get your money's worth.
I say the minimum is 4, but I say like 5 or 6 times.
5 or 6 times.
Maybe
You got to
7.
get your money's worth.
Wait,
Maybe
the
7 or
minimum?
8.
Especially if Jada only
Dude.
eats 3 bites.
So okay.
Hey, no. Especially if you have a woman who don't cook.
Oh, you gotta get like Flo.
I
Oh, you
cook
saying
a
she
lot.
don't cook? Jada, you don't cook?
I cook a lot.
You cook? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. She had the little poking beans and rice in there. I ain't eat poking beans in a minute though. Dude, I went to like eat some with the sausage. Man, I'm in a sneaking like Casey was. You heard me? Looking to see if anybody looking in my own damn house, man. Oh,
Off
man.
the chain.
Off the chain though. I give it to you, Slim. She do a little something. Well, she don't cook 8 days a week, huh?
No, he can eat 8 days a week. If they have 8 days.
He said
Wait, who can eat?
you can eat
Talk
8
about
days,
you.
huh?
I can eat my 2.
Off the chain.
Off the chain.
Off the chain.
John,
Hey, Megan,
Lord.
can you eat? How many days can you eat, Megan?
How many days? I'll eat every
Every
day.
day I'm about to so that's funny.
It's kind of late, y'all.
It's kind of late. Y'all gotta forgive us, yo. I was just saying.
That's
man.
funny.
But what brings y'all out to Seattle, man? Like what's the reason? Because a lot of people from New Orleans be like, yo, it's too far up here. What y'all like? Why?
I don't see a change except for the weather. But it's different.
Okay.
New Orleans, you kind of see the same thing over and over. You know.
Yeah.
Here is just a big inspiration. You see the green, the trees.
Wait, what
the
kind of
water.
green you talk?
I see the mountains.
She look like mom. I see the mountains.
I like that.
You like the mountains?
Yeah, the mountains and the water. It's real clear. You can see through it, actually. You can't just see
It's not the
mud.
muddy Mississippi.
Yes, you can't just see the mud. You can see the fish. You know?
The salmon.
You can see it, y'all.
Oh man.
For me, wait, what? I'm sorry.
So we asked,
Repeat the question for
we
two
actually
sleeves.
asked why, what brought y'all up
What
here?
brought y'all
Okay.
up?
What brought me up here is I wanted a new environment. I was tired of the same thing, you know, like Jada said, I was tired of the same thing, all the killings and murders down there. I mean, it's really a struggle in life down there. If you want to better yourself, no opportunities. I'm not gonna down. Yeah, for us, I'm not gonna down my city like that because I love my city and we do have some great things down there. It's just right now, like everybody seems like it's against each other. They have very little opportunities, and I just wanted a better living for my family and a better living for myself, and you know, just start over in a new environment.
Man,
All right.
that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from somebody, you know, your age, man. Because, dude, your age now they just be wanting to party and do all that extra stuff. But, man,
hey, if you made it to C21, man, you're doing good. Like, that's everywhere.
yeah. And the way things are setting up, man, going on now, that's true. But in certain parts, that happens everywhere, but in certain parts.
Yeah.
And, honestly, like you said, man, New Orleans don't really have opportunity. Because I noticed everybody do. Yeah, everybody do either retail or restaurant. That's it. And think about it.
You got to get 3 of those jobs.
You got to get
one income.
And
One
also,
income.
they're raising the rent up like crazy. Like, way back, like, probably like in the 2000s and 90s, like, the rent wasn't that high. Like, you probably could get a 2-bedroom for like $500.
No, dude, we had a 3-bed. No, we had
Yeah,
a 5-bed. A 5.
The first room.
No, all of them was considered bedrooms.
Oh Lord, Joey,
No, for real. That's tops. We only paid $350 for that.
I told her that.
$350 for a 4-bedroom,
Yeah,
5-bedroom.
5-bedroom. It was sort of like a shotgun.
But you know what? That was probably a lot, though. That was like a lot to maintain.
Back in the day, yeah,
Because you know you have to think of what the minimum wage was, and you know what I'm saying.
Man,
so that was still.
If rent was that now, that's like damn near
that's-
1,000 less.
We'll be
Man.
having
I'd be like, look,
yes.
man, you can
really
save
gonna be living on
everything.
mountains.
But
Right.
go ahead. Yeah.
And another thing, like, with people, when they come visit our city, another thing, what they always think, like, French Quarter and Bourbon. Like, our city is way bigger than French Quarter and Bourbon. Like,
Right.
you know, go try, you know, go on the West Bank or go ride across the river in different places, a Metairie. You know, just try different things instead of going to French Quarter and stuff like that because it get kind of wild and dangerous out there. A lot of people get in trouble.
Yeah.
That's what New Orleans is known for, though.
Yeah.
It's Bourbon Street, you know.
Titties! That's all it's used for.
Oh,
You know, I'm just saying. Excuse my French, Auntie Shalonda, and all the mothers out there that's older than me. Excuse my language. But that's true.
I
Cause,
hate to break it to them, but they got titties too.
hey, I'm just saying a word like that.
Hey, y'all want to see mine? I got a few.
We got some beads.
Oh, yo.
Nah, look, hey, I'm
about to
just
say,
joking.
wait
I'm
a
just
minute.
joking, man. I'm just
We
joking.
got
gotta
beads,
watch
I'm
out
just
for some
saying.
people. I don't know.
But no, when we were like 14, 50 years old, we used to tell my mama, we used to tell them that we were going to sleep by each other. So everybody thinking we going to sleep by somebody house.
Right.
We used to always be like, we going to sleep by
By Jamal.
JT. We used to always say that we going
Right.
to sleep by JT because he has the biggest
Ooh, my
house.
scapegoat was Michelle. We
Was
always
Michelle?
we went to Michelle's house.
Oh, Michael Michelle,
We're going to
man,
Michelle's house.
we was when we went by JT house, we used to always cut out late. Once
Right.
grandma went to sleep,
That's
but
it.
they never closed. They never locked the back door for some reason.
Right.
I ain't lying. And man, we used to be gone till like 2, 3 in the morning, and we
Right.
14, 15 years old. So seeing breastises ain't nothing, ain't really nothing. So you know, we be looking at people like y'all going crazy over this, man. This
Right.
is old. I mean,
Nothing.
You been so they
but so that's why when I go to New Orleans now, honestly, I actually go there to see the history because
Yeah.
I didn't know that Louisiana Purchase was like one of the biggest estate, and I
Right.
always say that, like biggest estate purchase.
Right.
I'm like, it must have been going down
Yeah.
here. You heard me?
a lot of money in the city.
A lot of money down.
I think
there.
it's always good to be a tourist in your own city. You find
That's
out a
something.
lot,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, you right
And a lot
about
of
that.
people
You
from
right.
New Orleans don't
know
do
New
the
Orleans.
same thing. Like, right. And then you try to ask them about it and you like really don't want
Right,
to.
like when we were down there in March and we did all the touristy stuff with the
Yeah.
family. Like that was the first time Jerry's ever done that stuff.
That's
It
what
was
I'm saying,
fun.
Yeah.
I ain't
That
know.
was so much fun doing the swamp tour and stuff.
It was. You know.
Like, what's
fun.
that lady name that used to roam the French Quarter? You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? It was a lady, like, she was used to
They
roam.
had a lot
she-
of people wrong.
she-
They
she-
still do wrong.
She did evil things. Like, she used to run around like did evil stuff to people.
No, I don't know.
Dang.
That voodoo.
Just throwing
But
voodoo
her-
on
her
everybody.
grave is on like she buried right on Washington Avenue.
No
like the
word.
grave site, yeah, she buried right there.
Oh.
And they was like she was a very dangerous lady.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, down there, man, is so. They get deep when it comes to that voodoo. I mean, like.
I'm at a point where if I walk on Bourbon, especially at nighttime, it's like you could feel
Yeah, you
the
def-
evilness.
Yeah, you
Like for some reason, I just could feel it. It's just too much. Remember when y'all came down there, and I was like, Jerry, you don't feel like evil
Yeah, and
spirits?
you left your ID and we had to stand outside the
Yeah,
club that
hey.
night.
That night when y'all just recently came this year.
Oh, we should have came.
Yeah, I
this
was
year.
just like, it just feels so weird to me. I don't know.
You don't be feeling
It just
baby?
feel
Like,
weird.
when you
I
walk
can
around,
feel spirits.
You can feel
you
it?
feel it, right?
I don't know if I've felt it in
Evil?
Nah,
Like
I
a
don't
bad
know.
way?
Like maybe, like
Maybe.
you gotta go in there like when stuff going on, like
I don't
when
know.
it's
Like, I
been
don't
wild.
know. Like, when I'm in a,
wild,
like, by
Yeah.
Cafe Du Monde and stuff, you can't really, you know.
Because there's
when I
always
walk
so
on
much.
Bourbon,
Is it just?
it's
Bur-
just too much. Like, I don't know.
it's probably something deep.
I'm just like,
If
damn,
bourbon's the
feel
way,
evil.
if bourbon has that many,
Yeah, I could see
like
that.
You could sense
little
it.
strip clubs, if
Yeah.
it has that many strip clubs, maybe it was where they kept prostitutes, or maybe
Probably
that's
so.
where they took, like, stole some slaves
Right.
and had them there as being
Right.
sex slaves. No telling, to be honest
Right.
with you. 'Cause I went to Europe and there was this one building. I forgot what city we was in. Was it the Vatican? No, it wasn't the Vatican. I forgot what city it was, but the city got taken over by a hurricane. I mean, not a hurricane, volcano came and hit the city. But
Right.
there was this one place where literally
Right.
there was a room, and in that specific room was the way that you had to have sex, like the
For
position.
real?
They carved out the position, and the position was still literally on the little room. I'm
So
like,
they did that years back.
they had,
So,
they
wow.
wasn't in Europe. They was nasty. I'm like, what the hell? They
So they're
yeah.
like, this
In
how you
Egypt,
supposed to do
too.
it.
It was So it's like
Actually, everywhere probably.
So
Some
they used
freaky
to pay
shit
for
back.
that, for that service. Like,
This-
I don't know if they used to pay for it, but they had like that's what they had. I mean, that's what I said. I'm like, wait a minute,
that's weird.
man,
So they've been nasty a long time ago.
dude, they
Oh, people been nasty.
They
man.
have internet, huh?
They just that she said it.
No internet,
Nope.
is it?
Hey, it was them folklore people like we talking about.
Uh-huh.
I like that little intermission beat. But no, yeah, back in the day they used to do incest probably a lot. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe you think so?
Well, it probably depends on what group of people it was.
Oh, yeah.
But
There's
because
still people that do that.
there's still people that do it.
That's nasty.
I'm-
Anyways.
No, I remember back in the day, her uncle found out that his old lady was kin to him. I'm like, son, you been smashing. Oh,
I thought you found out. You almost
I
found
was.
out.
I did. I almost found out. I was like, I looked at her. I was like, how the fuck the cut?
Right. But you know, a lot of people still do that in America.
Oh, yeah, not knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, knowing.
Yeah, because we know.
Oh,
I
that-
know.
I had a cousin. On his
don't
father.
care.
On his father.
Let
No,
her
I
talk.
did.
No, I was talking about what you saying.
Oh.
I ain't talking about what you saying.
Sound like, well, you ain't gonna let me
He
finish.
was like, well, damn.
But anyway, he had sex with a girl, and the girl was wound up being his cousin on his father's side, and the girl got pregnant, and they was thought that they was cousins.
Oof.
Yeah, after.
So what they do?
After they found out.
I don't know. I don't know if she had an abortion or what. I don't really.
Be like, so how you doing, cousin?
That's
Hey, everybody
She
come
really
over.
like that cousin, like you ain't see, like
In
you probably
years.
met one time and you didn't know,
Yeah.
and it's like you see each other, and you probably I don't know.
See, that's what
There
I
was a
hated
girl that I
about New
used-
Orleans.
Yeah, there was a girl that I used to work with that her her. Let me think of how this went. Her mom, no, her dad was married to some chick, had babies, and then no, that's not what happened. The lady was married to her brother. I mean, her dad's brother, so her uncle.
Right.
They had kids, and then they divorced, and she married her dad. So they're like cousins, but sisters and brothers at the same
That's
time.
gross.
They had a name for it. It was fucking.
You know
weird.
what?
I didn't like it.
And
It made
I
me
didn't like New
uncomfortable.
Orleans. I didn't like New Orleans because it was too small and everybody was cousin. I'm like, wait.
Hey, cousin.
Right.
I'll be like,
That's
wait.
how it was in South Carolina.
Wait, we used to go to
Everybody-
parties or the family reunion. We'd be like, man, oh, that's your girl.
Oh.
Pops, please tell me that's not my cousin. Please.
Hey, this is so random, but I just like to ask, like, when I'm talking to people, I just like to ask the most random stuff. Have y'all
That's
ever
us.
been in a house by yourself?
It's random.
Plenty times.
no, what I'm about to ask, like, have y'all ever been in the house by yourself after y'all like watched a scary movie or something, and like it's hella dark and like you in the house by yourself, you just go to hear things and get
Yeah.
I have to tell y'all a funny story that I just thought about the other day. So do y'all remember the movie Signs with the aliens that like disappeared?
No.
Sign.
Is that the name of the movie?
the aliens?
They were
is
like
the-
aliens, and they seen them out in the field, and then it was like the dad and the uncle and the kids, and they all sat in the basement with their like tinfoil on their heads. The aliens would like disappear in the rain. I want to say it was called Signs. Anyway, so if it wasn't called that, I'll reference it later. But so the movie, I remember being at my friend's house. We're watching the movie. So the aliens would disappear in the rain, so you couldn't see them, right? So I remember being dropped off after the movie. It was late at night, right? So I was dropped off at my house. I go into so I'm thinking, I'm like, it's raining. They're not going to get me. They can't, they can't get me because it's raining.
Yeah.
So I go in the house, and I just remember looking at the fireplace, and I'm like, what if they're camouflaged right here? Like,
Wow.
it fucked my head so bad. Like, that
Really
movie.
be thinking like in your head,
Right.
like, the worst
Yeah.
thing makes you scared.
So yes, I wasn't alone,
Right.
but it scared the hell out of
Alright,
me.
I got one. I wasn't. It didn't happen to me, but it happened to my mom's fiance. We all went to this party. Like me and my brother and my sister and my mom. We all went to a party, and her fiance decided to stay in the house by herself, right? Because we lived in a shotgun house at the time. But the house was always spooky for some reason. Like we used to hear pots and stuff moving. Like it was always
Yeah,
Those
it
are
was
positive.
just kind of haunted.
like I was like real talk. I was like 13, cause my bed was like closer to the kitchen, and my sister's bed was on the side of my bed, closer to the TV, like closer to my mom. So I like if I hear something, I'll go sleep in my sister's bed.
Right.
I'm scared.
You're like, I ain't
Look,
staying
I
close to
heard
that
so.
kitchen.
So we came back from the party and whatnot. So we saw because we had a bar gate and then there was the door, and normally both of the doors be closed and locked because nobody don't leave the door open.
Yeah.
But we came back, the doors was bust wide open.
Oh, you serious?
And he was sitting outside, so we came back. He was like, "I'm happy to see y'all, man." We like, we thinking something happened. We like, "Hey, what's going on?" He like, "No, man." He said, "Look, I had drunk a 8-pack or 12-pack of Heinekens or something like that." He said, "I was laying in a bed." He said, "Only thing I see in the kitchen looked like somebody was waving their hand at me." He said, "I have y'all up and ran in front of the door and sit on the porch and waited till y'all come back."
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So you
like-
used to hear pots and pans in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, somebody was throwing pots in that
the house,
kitchen.
at the house my mama live at now, we don't know if I think it's little babies that's doing it, but she said she be hearing like little babies and stuff running through the house and stuff like that.
Oh, see, we were just talking about this, about spirits, and it was today, huh? We were talking about that?
Was it today?
I think it was today.
I don't know.
I'm a firm believer in spirits.
Yeah, that's
and-
true.
Yeah.
Spirits is really true. Like they got this show they come on sci-fi. It's like it's a real show, and they were showing how they got good spirits and evil spirits. But the
Yeah, there's a
bad-
difference.
Yeah, the bad spirits like they be closing cabinets and cutting the lights on and off and scratching the walls, like all kind of crazy stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. So when I lived in South Carolina, there was this house that was for rent. In little town, whatever. There was this house that was for rent. I was like, "Ooh, that is the perfect house. I'm about to rent that house." So when we go to the house, and there's like the house is for rent. You want to look inside, keep the blinds open. You want to look inside. All of the blinds were closed, and all of like the little windows that were on the door had like paper over them, so you couldn't see inside. Right. As soon as we walked up, me and my homegirl walked up to this house, there was like this overwhelming feeling that hit us both, and we're like, what the hell? So now I want more information on this house, right? So
people that be on the TV.
Right. So look, so I'm starting to talk. I call the dude, right? And he's like, I asked the information on the house. He tells me how many bedrooms, this, and this. And I was like, oh, this sounds perfect for me and my kids. And he said, this is what the man tells me. He said, you have kids? And I said, yes, sir. He said, not the house for you, and hung up on me. And I was like, okay, now I really want some information on this house. So I started digging around, and I started asking at the time I worked at Starbucks. And I'm asking my customers, right? One of my really good friends is like, girl, that was so her boyfriend, she was like, that was Sean's cousin's house. And I was like, wait, so tell me the story, like what the fuck happened, right, because these people wouldn't even give me the time of day once they found out that I had kids. Right. So what happened is there was a family that lived in the house. It was a mom and dad and 3 boys. I think it was the oldest boy or the middle boy. It was a dad, a stepmom, and 3 kids. Okay, so I think it was the middle boy. Anyways, whoever it was the oldest boy. Okay, so the oldest boy hid the 2 little boys in the closet and killed mom and dad because he hated the stepmom. So
And this is a true story.
This is a true story. Okay. Yes. So the mom and dad's spirit is still in the house. The stepmom didn't like the kids. Right. That's why he killed him, because she was evil, whatever. So she haunted the house, and she didn't like kids. Right. So she would do things to kids. Every single time somebody moved in that house, within a month they were out, because she would throw plates at the kid, like evil ass shit to the kids. Wow. So that's why he was like, nope, kids hung up on me. But real talk, we went up to that house, and really you could just feel it. You could feel the energy. It was crazy.
That's like some Amityville horror type stuff.
It was so crazy.
You know what? When I be locking up some of the schools, like this one in particular school is old, and somebody said that, they was like, man, it's it feel haunted. Right? Yeah, the school, man, like a high school, and it's old, and I'll be locking the doors, and every time I think about it, I just get this little. It feel like a breeze. Mm-hmm. I just feel like somebody touching my hands. I'll be like, what the? I'll shake it off and be like, hey.
Definitely, that's the spirit.
You know what I say? I'll be like, look, we about to start rapping, and I just be walking through the hall, reaching to you, talking. When I be playing basketball, I be feeling like somebody's watching.
They say you're supposed to talk to him.
Well, I be rapping my ass all the time.
You be in the school by yourself?
Depending on the schools. Some schools.
You look scared, huh?
No,
that's why I can't.
I'm gonna be honest with you, son. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I could not do it.
It depends, because if you walk the hood and catch the bus at nighttime,
I would rather walk the hood and catch the bus at nighttime than be in the school by myself. I'm dead ass.
It's like somebody gonna watch me all day.
I was at Xavier gym, and I was doing custodian work, and I was cleaning the whole gym by myself. I was going from 4 to 12, right? At I think it was about 10:30. I was the last person in the building, and it was late as hell that night, and I was spooked.
I would, like I said, I would rather walk through the hood.
Break time, folks. We coming at y'all, introducing our new network that we're on, Tribulation Saints Podcast Radio.
Wait a minute. Don't forget the No Phony Podcast Network.
Also, our other networks that we rocking with us. Esquad affiliates, and also Fat Lowe's Radio, all day, every day.
And if you want to be on the show and think you got a good conversation piece, hit us up so we can schedule something at 253-234-7149. And hey, your boys out here making moves. We out.
You walk through the hood for real?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, scary.
But yeah,
I don't want to be in no empty building
but
by myself.
that be the scariest time, right, Megan? Like when
Right.
you by yourself, it
Yes.
seems like it's like how all us we here right now.
You hear
And we
something, you
got a
gonna be
full
scared.
house. Like you would be scared because you know you got people around.
When
But
you
soon as by
exactly,
yourself,
but you by yourself, you get in your head. You know you can convince yourself that it was anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be like,
Anything.
oh my god, there's a green eyed monster downstairs,
Yeah.
and it's gonna come get
This
me.
unicorn
like-
and flew all
Oh,
the
and
way
then
up here.
You
it's
convince yourself. Of
it's
anything.
more scary because y'all upstairs. It's not like just a regular apartment. Y'all upstairs and downstairs.
Right.
yeah.
So if you upstairs, you don't know what's down here. Then y'all
Yo.
got this and that.
You just
Y'all
don't
would've
know
been
how
outta
many
here.
times I came down with this little. I got this little. It's not a 2x4, but it's a little nice little stick. I came down. I be like, "Hey, who that is?"
I got something.
I say,
got
"Hey,
something for
I
you.
got
Hey."
something for you if you want it."
Oh, Lord.
But if they got a gun, I'll be like, "Look, player, whatever you need, just let me know. You want eggs, bacon, toast."
right,
Like I wake up to
Whatever.
wife, she'll cook something for you.
Whatever's in your desire.
like you'll be laying down and it be a hella dog and you in the house by yourself. Now you know the whole time you got clothes up in the closet, you got covers, and you'll be laying there like, wait, what is that?
Right.
The little shadow, huh?
I swear I see some eyes.
Yeah, I see. I see.
I see something. That
Knowing
just,
this damn
That be the
tree moving.
scariest stuff, bro.
Yeah, that just
be
move.
scary,
I used to
bro.
see the shadows like from the trees. You
Yes.
know, on the
and it's like makes like her.
oh girl.
Yeah, you be like, hey, you know how you do the little figures with the kids?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you be like, nah, that ain't no hand.
Yes.
Is that a hand?
I
Who the hell is that?
always really do tricks like stuff moving closer and closer. Like, oh,
Right.
gotta go under the sheets. Huh?
It was so funny when you trying to really listen in the dark. You be like opening your eyes. So
Yeah,
And you be sitting in
You
the
can
bed
actually
still
see
like,
something.
I don't want to move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
I'll be like, okay.
Like it's a scary movie. If I move, they might hear me.
Yes.
Come on, we gotta say something.
Oh shit!
That's
What you
so
getting
funny.
spooked? I don't even have my phone. Where's my phone?
Jerry said he come over
It's
with a
under
2x4 like, I'm going to get you, sucker.
Right.
Hey, where is my phone?
I got pictures there too.
You say you
Running
got
with the
pictures?
stick.
I know you ain't talking.
Running
You the
with the-
scariest one.
Damn, you the scariest one. You should have your eyes bust wide open. Oh, you being there by yourself? What you said over here? I have to look.
This
Jerry,
girl,
you been there by
no,
yourself?
Look. Now that's different. though. That's different. This girl is scared of a roach, dude. Look,
Oh.
we walk.
See, that's
No,
creepy crawly.
I know.
Check it.
a roach.
Hey,
A roach.
I woke my daddy up, boy. He said, "I'm
Roaches
look, check
are
it. He
unkillable.
was asleep,
I'm
and we
scared
in the
of something
room.
that you
No,
can't
look,
Get
kill.
a roach.
no,
I'm
look,
just
check
saying.
it though. Son, I'm gonna
I
let you
let a
speak. I'm
palmetto
not cutting you
bug
off.
pump me,
I ain't
so
tripping.
can't.
But Pops was asleep one day, and we was in the room with Mom's by grandma's house, Jada, and I was walking and I seen a roach. And I was about to kill it, and that bitch just took off like, wing! I jumped over, Pop in the bed. He said, "What the hell going on in here? I'm gonna whoop your ass." I said, "That's a roach." He said, "Man, kill that shit." I'm like, he running from a damn roach. I'm like, man, look, I was about to kill it, but he took off. What do you do?
Right, you like,
So
wait.
look, now the flying roaches, I do not like the flying roaches.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie.
I let one keep.
I do
When
not
I first
like
moved
them.
to the south, they're
Yeah.
called palmetto bugs. They like this thing
Yes.
big.
Oh,
Abram, when I mean to tell you I let this thing punk me. So me and this girl were staying in this apartment, right?
Yeah.
And neither of us are. She's from DC. I'm from Seattle.
Okay. Right.
We've never seen these bugs in my life.
okay.
So she had a cast on her foot. She went to go grab her stuff out the closet, wrap her foot up.
Right.
She grabbed her stuff out the closet, and one came out. Right. So we see, and both of us are like, "Oh my god, that is the biggest bug we've ever seen in our life." So we're like, roaches. They don't like light. Turn on all the lights.
Right.
So we turn on.
Oh,
all the
y'all doing
lights.
too.
That's the wrong thing to do.
So we don't know. We don't know
Right.
nothing about no damn roach. We're
Right.
not from the south. So we turn on all the lights. We make a lot of noise.
Okay.
First, we're trying to get it. Like we try to go after it with the broom. It's flying here. It's flying
Yeah,
there.
because they can't see. They go
At
by the
first
emo.
we
Yeah.
didn't know it flew until we go after it, and then it really punked us. So we
Right.
turned on all the lights. We stayed up all night until the sun came up. I'm not lying.
You was not
That's
going
something
to
I was
I
not
know.
going to sleep.
Right.
I didn't know where it went.
A
Yeah.
roach.
say something.
That's what I would have did. So
Abram.
I'm like, oh, I gotta keep
Oh,
looking.
Oh, no, that's just.
Not a roach.
Look,
The
I, mean, I used to
one
be
with-
up
yeah.
like this, like, oh, wait, pop, pop.
No, you
This
just-
is like JD doing. I used to have my phone light on, like,
Where is that? Where is that?
Nah, I can tell you what I am scared of, dude. It was
He gonna say a spider.
no, not a spider.
y'all have them here.
I was scared of a raccoon.
Y'all
right.
raccoon?
Raccoon and possum. No, a possum. Yeah, I'm scared of both of them, but I'm mostly scared of a possum because
Possums are so
when I
cute.
first met,
It'll give me the creep.
look, when I first met Jada, right?
Yeah.
I'm on the phone. I'm by my grandma's house, She at her house. We on the phone. I'm sitting in the back. I'm smoking. I was sitting on the steps because in my grandma's house, like, they had a house, like, another house in the back. And, like, they had this man. He used to have, like, a shitload of cats just running around in the backyard. So, I'm sitting there smoking, talking on the phone. So, I see the cats, like, kept messing with something. But I'm like, that's probably them playing around. So, I ain't paying no attention to it. So then I saw like a little thing came, like it was small, but it had like a little rat face, and I'm like, I'm just stuck. I'm like, wait, what the hell? I went to scratching my head, like, wait, what's going on? Then it got closer, and I saw it was a baby possum, but I ain't tripping. I'm like, it's way over there. I'm straight. If it come, I'm gonna just dive in the house. I'm not gonna run in the house. I'm gonna dive in the house. So safe. I know. Right. So. Like 5 minutes later, like I had put my head down. Like 5 minutes later, I lift my head up. They had a big ass possum, look like the size of a pig. Came. The mama came to get that baby. Look, the cats the cats was messing with the mama. So the mama, they backed them because I think possum don't like being in the corner or something like that. Yeah. So they backed the possum up in the corner. The cats trying to get to her, but the thing like. So I got upstairs and sat on the thing, but I still had the screen door open. Mm-hmm. When I tell you, the small possum came by the stairs, I'm thinking he about to go like somewhere outside of the gate. He came by my stairs, man. That second almost got in my. I said, Grandma. She said, but what? She said, boy, what shit? You waking me up this time of the night? I'm trying to go to sleep. She said, you should have my goddamn door. I said, well, Grandma. She said, I don't care. That my goddamn door. And Jaeda said, Abram, really? You doing that over a possum? I said, well, you come out here and do it.
He was fool guy.
Yeah, he was so scared. I'm like, what is going on? He said, man, you should say, Grandpa, come see this, Grandpa.
Oh, my grandpa
was mad like, Abram, just close the door.
Like, it's a possum, boy.
Yeah, just close the door.
Man, they creeping to me, though. Like, for some reason, they so nasty to me.
Dude, I seen, I was walking through our little old apartment. That was crazy. Washington Park.
I'm embarrassed.
No, dog, man. I was coming, so I really cut in the corner, so I really couldn't see what was coming around. Man, I just hear something coming towards me, but I don't see it. I'm thinking it's a dog.
Right.
Man, the damn raccoon, fat as hell.
Them raccoons.
They was that loud?
Little miniature little cub. Yeah. Yeah, she did hit one. I'm like,
you hit one?
We're driving down the road and it just ran right in front of me.
I feel sorry for a dog because I hit a dog one time.
Oh, no.
And it was a big old. It was a one Dalmatian. I was so mad.
It was one Dalmatian.
What is it called?
Oh my!
100 away.
Listen, guys.
You hit 101.
Yeah. What is it called?
There's only 100 now.
100.
That was like expensive as hell.
Yeah, because I was driving. That's when I had my Acura and I was driving kind of fast. And he just came out of nowhere. Like when they look and they stop, like when the dogs see lights, they just stop like that. And I ain't see him. As soon as I got like kind of close, I just hit his face. And he did that. He turned around. I heard him go, Rrr! And then my car had a dent. And then I looked in the thing. I was like, oh my God, I killed the dog. He was just like kind of going like this across the street. I was
Question. Did you stop and see if the dog was hurt?
I couldn't because they had so many cars behind me.
Oh.
But it had, well, he would have died. They had a car right behind me. But it was kind of far back. But I looked and I just saw him going. He was like halfway across the street.
You know what? If you
was
out
like, oh my
here,
God. And then I saw all the blood on my car and stuff. I was like, oh my God, the dog must have died.
See, if you was out here, them people would have called the police on you and said it was a hit and run.
I'm pretty sure that's why I was like, oh my God. Huh?
He probably like.
It was like a big, like it sounded like I hit a rock. It was
when
like,
I hit
boom.
the,
I was like, oh my God.
When I hit the raccoon, girl. So we're coming down the hill, right by my parents' house. We're coming down the hill, and I hit it, and I was like, oh my God. We see it. It runs off, so I didn't kill it. It ran off, and we come to the stoplight. It's a red light. So we come to the light, and the guy next to us was like, I seen you.
Oh, Lord, really?
Really?
He was like, I seen you do that. And I was just like, like I meant to do it.
Now, in New Orleans, they have dead stuff everywhere. I guess people don't.
Yeah, everywhere.
Oh, my
goodness. There's so much of road rage.
Man, they got one thing that I never liked was the deers. in Atlanta. You remember when we used to go?
Oh
to
yeah,
Simpson
but if
Wood?
you hit one of those, you probably dead.
Yeah, you gonna die, especially if you going fast.
Them things gonna tear
they
you
will
up
totally
and the
get
car.
They
Yeah.
I always looked at deer being bougie. Cause think
They
about
just
it.
be like, huh.
Yeah, they be like, look. They'll look at you like,
And you
take a
gotta
little
wait.
dump right in front of you, sit down, be like, the sun is soaking up my, what do you call it? My antlers.
Now go around me now.
They be doing that. They be doing that on purpose.
Then they have a bunch of them. No, they have one. They have a lot of them. Like, oh Lord.
Oh, but
Like you gotta wait time pass.
Hey, at least we're in the United States and we ain't gotta deal with all the camels.
I know.
wow, what's wrong with camels? Oh, they work?
You know how
Camels
big
are
them things is? They take up like half of the damn road.
Camels are very big.
Then they got the big old hump in the back.
But
Sally, the
what-
camel head.
They don't hurt you like they what they know like they know to eat what grass.
I know they store a lot
I
of
don't
water in their hump thing
I don't know what camels
for the
eat.
desert.
don't
They
think-
store like
I
that's
don't
why they
think
drink
they
a
Yeah,
lot.
do.
that's why they have their humps.
Yeah, to store a lot of
Because
water.
humans ride, they like and
Yeah, they ride them.
yeah.
They've been around
It's
for centuries.
transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be scared to ride on. You live
They look like they do nothing. It's like
be
And
like-
they have them at the you can ride camels here at the zoo.
for real?
Mhm.
Out here?
Yeah, out here.
The big ones?
Yeah,
you should ride one.
I'll be
yeah.
scared.
You just pay to ride the camel. You ride it around the little thing.
Be like, that's a
You
big
ever do
fall.
something like that?
Can you
That's
imagine?
kinda
Can you imagine the midget getting on one of those?
Who a man?
No, a midget.
Oh, I know how.
Wouldn't that be funny?
A horse kind of hard to get on. You always slide.
No.
Yes.
The thing is, the
Horses
saddle
are
like go this way. There.
Horses are fun.
You like,
We been on one. Was
They
it?
back is hard. It's very bouncy though. You bouncy.
I like horses.
When? Oh, when we went out.
No, when I was in middle school. I tell you, I got stories for days, y'all.
You
She
surely
is old.
Oh Lord.
hey.
Throw that out there. Her birthday
Abram already
coming
called
up.
me old today.
Oh, he did. Oh,
He
Lord.
did.
Oh yeah, he think
Yeah,
everybody
say-
30 old.
I didn't
and
say
40.
I didn't say she was old. I just said well I probably did.
Oh
You did.
Lord.
Nah.
Hey,
This is okay.
Jerry not off the hook though. You guys.
Wait, hold
Abram
on.
still got Similac
Hey.
on his
Oh,
back.
Lord,
just
I
about to
know.
say that.
I ain't
Hey.
tripping.
Hey, if you can't find your Johnson and Johnson, you know where it's at.
Oh
The nighttime.
no. That's a mess.
You said the nighttime.
Yeah, the nighttime lavender scent.
Hey, guess what?
Lavender.
Guess who don't get tired of go to bed fast though?
Who?
The young fellow over here.
The young fella.
He gonna be the first one to go to sleep.
Yeah, he be. Oh, he
He's
be
always
snoring
the
his
first one to
butt
go to
off,
sleep.
though. I'm like, man, what the noise is?
Baby
I
sleep
turn
their
on-
rest.
Oh, you hear him all the way
I be
upstairs?
snoring?
He'll be snoring your
Oh,
ass
one of
off.
y'all
do.
was snoring.
Hey,
I came down here one night.
Yeah.
Probably
I,
him.
I don't know.
This boy, and I always say, boy, you smell so loud.
That's all
Jerry
right.
And I
stopped
be
breathing
like-
in his sleep.
He what? Stop breathing.
Yeah.
No,
He
I don't
stopped
stop breathing. I concentrate.
do.
Wait, do
Oh
I?
Lord.
So I be snoring. I be loud when I snore.
Yeah, he was pretty loud.
Me and Pops was in there. I thought it was Pops because Pops be snoring. I'm like, who the hell is that boy? You was going at it.
I must have been really tired.
I ain't mad at
If
you.
you always do that,
But I
Look at
don't
Jada.
know.
Look at Jada like she don't snore.
I don't smell like that. It go,
Hey, did she? Hey, did she,
Oh, y'all, I wish you could see her face right now.
I be like, dang. This is,
hey.
and look, him and Amir be snoring. And they got the baby one. He got
From the
the loud
other
one.
night, from the other
So-
night,
It be that loud, y'all.
I ain't
It
gonna
was
lie.
pretty loud.
See,
From
now
the
people
other
go
night,
in
son.
and out.
Abram,
Abram
when I
gonna
opened
sing
the
a song with
refrigerator,
it.
I think it startled you because you stopped snoring. But as soon as I went back upstairs, I could hear you again.
Hey, check this
Yeah,
out.
like he go for a long.
Wait,
like, damn.
wait, check this.
You gonna breathe?
Check this out. Dog, I was
There you go.
so,
I say Abram said. I'm like, oh.
dog, look. I was so mad at my little sister, bro. I wanted to kill this girl. She said, all right, first she shook me. She was like, hey, you snore too loud. I like, man, what the hell you want me to do? I was asleep. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just felt somebody smack the hell out of me in my
slapped you,
sleep,
son?
bro. I woke up the next morning. I said, did somebody slap? She said, yeah, man, he was snoring too loud. I was like, yo, don't do
I
that.
told you.
Tripping.
Oh,
You
man.
snore loud.
Damn, so you snore that loud?
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
The
is a
other
loud
But if
snore.
I do, just shake me or something.
I do
night,
every
I said, shake
still
you.
do.
They ain't gonna
Do
do nothing. Now, do how she sleep? Do she snore?
I don't.
Chill.
Abe, you can't even hear me if you snore
But
loud.
I did heard you snore once before.
Do she
Not
be
like
in
that.
that one little spot just cuddled up?
Yes.
Yeah, just
boss.
like
Oh,
my mom.
you- oh. That I do that. He be like, Jennifer, why you always?
But
Sleeping on the
she-
end.
But she
I be
sleep.
sleeping all the way right here.
She sleep wild because her feet be all in my. on my butt, and I'm like, man,
My feet do not be on your butt.
that shit do.
That be
man.
a Memphis.
Like, all of my
Oh, that sounds like somebody. I be in a pretzel. I be like, well, I can't damn move.
Then a minute, he be
Like
kicking
anaconda
you.
got me.
He be
Yeah.
kicking all in
Get out
my
my
stomach.
space.
I be like,
She said get out of her space, but I
Right.
be just like you, Jada. I
You-
sleep on that much of the bed. She
You
be
do?
like, you taking up all the
See,
blankets.
that's what he be doing too. Talking about from at school. I have a little bit this inch.
I got 10% of the bed.
Oh,
but
my
you know
God.
you sleep on the air for some reason, feel like you get the most cover because you already balled up and you already on the end of the bed. So it's like you taking up the room.
Mint take over most of the bed now.
Dude,
Yeah,
Peanut be
take
like,
up all the bed.
man, we
He
be
sleeps
like an
sideways
H.
in
He
Yeah,
does.
yeah, like a little H. You
Yeah.
get a little line in the middle. We be,
He like to
man.
sleep with his feet on his neck.
For real. By the
I
time
be
we wake up.
waking up, I'll be like, and his little toenails is sharp. I'm
Right.
like, I ain't better swallow. Look,
What other topics do we have?
That's
Or questions,
did we
rather?
even?
We've been going on for like an
We been
hour
on
just
one.
rambling.
Man, what we got? Oh, how is it becoming a first-time parent?
I thought that was the last question.
Nah, we got another last question
Oh.
dedicated to Abram. Brother Abram
right,
over
go ahead.
there.
I know.
It's me again, Bobby Lee Ray Jr.
This guy.
For me, becoming a first time parent, it wasn't that hard because I was always around Kai.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then majority everybody had kids, so it wasn't like
Yeah, you had already been around babies.
yeah, so it wasn't like hard. But the only thing that I hated, my mom always said, "Oh y'all, when the baby's born, y'all gonna miss that peace and quiet." She came knock on the door one time. She said, "Knock, knock, knock." We opened the door. She said, "Oh y'all hear that?" We're like, "What?" She said, "Now that's called peace and quiet."
Your mama was
Yes. She said, and then once Amir came, and I remember she came over there, she said, "Oh, the peace and quiet gone, y'all." I'm like, "Oh, mama, you was right." The crying, oh my God,
Hey.
it's so much of torture.
That's
But other
nice.
than that, it's cool. I mean, I don't feel like we like so like immature. We don't know, nothing like that. So I think for the most part, it was pretty good. How about
Yeah.
you?
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. For me, it was a struggle. For
Yeah.
real, like it was a real struggle for me, like because I already had like bad nerves already. So it was like when the baby first came home, it was cool. Like I'm happy, like he out the hospital and stuff like that. I got my son with me, it was happy. It was a blessing, but like I was usually like sleeping all through the night without waking up getting bottles, Pampers. I'm like, man, it's new to me. Then he was hella small, so like I was nervous to pick him up and stuff like that. But like the first month and a half, like it was a struggle. But as I progressed, I got better. But first time parent, man, it was.
It's hard to
It had its
adjust
good. It had its good sides and it had its bad sides.
Yeah.
So, like.
Yeah. So kids stay in school.
Yeah, please stay in school. Like
No kids.
and make sure you have a career. Like you know what I'm saying. Like make sure you have something where when you do ready for a kid, you financially set.
Like they need to start investing. We need to start campaigning. And the slogan gonna be "Zip it up."
Right. Oh, Lord, zip it up. Oh, Lord.
Like my song, the rubber, the rubber. Hey, that's actually
Little shameless plug.
Hey, they gotta go on you. Like all the listeners, you guys can go on YouTube and type in Chattanooga, and like if you have like kids up in age like 13 or 14 or up in age like in any of those areas, you can type in Chattanooga and they have all the HIV awareness prevention and all kind of stuff that I did and everything on there. So
you
go
can see
check
the
it out.
video.
Yeah,
The
see
rubber
the video,
song.
the rubber song.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get your Instagram link or whatever links of media you got.
We'll tag them down below.
Tag them point right down below. But yeah, we make sure we keep that link and we hopefully we will have a little something special for y'all.
Yeah, and be on the lookout for my fiance line. It's coming soon.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Our EP coming soon, man. Jerry
What we
Jab,
gonna
you
call
know
it?
what I'm
What we gonna call it?
saying? Man, Jerry Jab coming with the 5P EP, baby.
Hey, we got some hot fire.
Hey, you can play on a little snippet of the
We're
thing.
not finished all we know.
Yeah, I can play.
Yeah, we can put it in there.
Once see
Oh.
this how
Megan on the track, you did,
right?
Oh, you was on that?
Yeah,
Yeah, now I'm
No, I do
listening
my
to.
little thing.
Hey,
Megan on
now
the
I'm
track.
listening
Oh,
to
that's
DSM.
Oh, you
No, not the
Oh.
new one. No. No.
Not the new one. Hey, you can add your little 3 cents, and even if you just saying something,
get
Know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What I'm gonna say?
Anything.
what I'm gonna say. Yeah, whatever
I
you
don't know
want
what
to
I'm
say.
saying.
So much of your
Y'all
mom.
just,
Oh my
y'all just tell me what to say.
Anything.
Hey, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be.
Hey, we got some stuff coming though, bro.
Hey,
we got
some
Look
stuff
at the
coming.
thing coming, man.
Hey, Chuzzy.
Hey, no, but I
Talk.
got a question for y'all. Where do y'all see yourself in the next 3 years? For y'all.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, where do y'all see yourselves?
Where you?
You know,
Go
with the
ahead.
new change and, you know.
All right, go ahead.
Within the next 3 years, I see myself as this gonna be a challenging one because I see I wasn't gonna get married till I was 35, but I see myself married.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Jada
see
nervous.
myself married within the next 3 years. With my I call her my fiance because I see myself with her for the rest of my life because I really do love her. Even though we have our ups and downs and our struggle, and sometimes I really just be want to strangle her to death, Jerry.
Hey, I know how she is. You
But
hold on.
we have our ups and downs, but I really do love her. We really stuck together through hard times when people say and thought we couldn't make it. Shout out to Jerry and Megan for giving us the opportunity to come out here.
Shout
But
out.
yeah, but in the next 3 years, I see myself married. I see myself advanced in my welding career, and I see myself becoming a more mature man because I'm young, and you know I still got a lot of learning to do. So I see myself becoming more mature and you know addressing things that I need to get addressed.
all right.
Okay.
I like
okay.
that. I like that.
I like that.
You on your grown man shit. Go ahead, Abram.
He need that collab. Okay, guys. So I see myself. My name is Jaeda. Hi, guys. Jerry little sister, aka Slim.
It's a roll off, aka Cat the
She throwing
Joe.
up gang signs. Talking some AKA.
I definitely see myself being happy in 3 years, and that just means me continuing and finishing what I started, and that is my clothing line, which I think that is deeply my passion. I'm gonna continue that. Being a better mom and just like I said, being happy.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see myself 3 years being happy.
Being happy.
Yes, just continue on what I'm doing now and just finishing it. That will make me.
That's
happy.
what's gonna make you happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't.
Going after your dream and
Right.
going to get it. Yeah.
Not working a 9 to 5. That's making me unhappy. I don't care
yeah.
if I'm getting paid $100 out. I mean, that's not my passion. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not about the money. You got to do what you love and love
I'm
what
gonna tell
do.
you, yeah,
Right.
You have the people that helped you when you don't have it.
Right.
When they, you know, you at the bottom,
Right.
they there with you, and then when you make it there and they're still there, that's the people you want because
Right.
you know, a person can talk to this person, and this person, and this person.
It's about networking. Yeah.
It's but no, I mean like a person can talk to this person,
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to this person, talk to this person, talk to this person, but it's always gonna be that one person be like, well, you know what, yo, they held it down for me, you
Right.
heard me? Because you know that's what life's all about. You know,
Right.
day by day, you may not know this, but at some point you give yourself goals because you have
Right.
to look back. Well, I did that yesterday, so I can't do that because I know I can be a better me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, man.
Yeah, I think it's
and,
important to
yeah.
set self goals.
Yeah, and just
6-month goals, yearly goals,
Yeah.
5-year goals, whatever. Just something
Yeah.
to work towards.
and just
What are you working towards if you
Yeah.
don't have a plan? You know.
Right.
I think me and Jada reached like 1 hour goals that we set like 2 years ago. Well, since we met, that's the thing I like about Jada because when we first met, it's like we already had we got different goals, but our mindset is that we didn't want to live in New Orleans the rest of our life.
Right.
Like when we had it, especially when we found out Mill was coming, we was like, yeah, we really want to leave and get him out the city because I grew up in the city like my whole life, and she grew up in the city her whole life. So we were like, man, if we gonna have a kid, we want the best for our kid. Right. So if we could get him out the city and have a better life for him, and not only for him ourselves, then let's do it. And y'all gave us the opportunity to do it, so that's one of our goals we reached already.
And the baby steps, man.
Mark that one off. Write a new one.
One day at a time. You know, that's what life is about. One day at a time. Because y'all young. You know, we not saying that. We not old, you know. We just a little experienced,
right?
So
we got a couple more years experience, you know, just a couple,
and like I said, man,
put the hands down.
I ain't ashamed to say I'm young. I'm happy I'm young.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm young because you know, like I said, like I could look back on it and be like, damn, when I was 21, 22, like, damn, I did some crazy stuff, but I made some good experiences.
I did a lot of crazy stuff at 21 and 22.
But I ain't like all like my partners and like my friends, stuff like that. Like some of my friends, like most of my friends are dead, and some of my friends like locked up. Like I got a friend right now. I got a friend. Well, he my friend, but you know, like I got a friend right now. He is incarcerated, and he on death row.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like I was in that path where I could have been in that situation, but I had to remove myself from that situation because I didn't want my life to go that way.
It takes a strong person to do that, to realize what the path you're going down and to change that, you know, especially in the surroundings that you were in.
Dude, when I made that choice,
shout out to Jaeda.
Shout out to Jaeda for helping them out, you know. But you know, sometimes it takes that one person that'll show you the love, and you know, show you the patience, and the better life out there that's waiting for you. You know,
right?
You know
sometimes you get clouded in your environment, and you know what I'm saying, and it takes. You know,
you get clouded. No, I'm saying you know how hard. You know how hard it was for me to leave New Orleans. Because first I'm like,
that's all you know.
I really don't want to leave Moms and Slim and Kevon. Because I'm like, I'm coming.
See, that
up
was
here
a lot. Now that was
that
a lot.
right there. But at the same time, the situation where my mind was, I'm like, yo, Katrina just happened. I don't have no kids. There has to be something way better than what I'm doing. I mean, I was thankful that Auntie Cheryl, she let us live over there and stay.
Shout out to Cheryl.
Shout out to Auntie Cheryl. You heard me, but I'm like,
oh, okay.
But I was just like, yo, you know, I wanna grow. I need to grow as a young man.
Right.
I'm like, I don't have to look after anybody. You know, it's just me. So going to Washington. Because I try to go to Oklahoma, Enid, Oklahoma. It's too country. There's nothing.
I got an uncle. My uncle live out there right now.
In Enid, Oklahoma?
In Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. It's country out there.
Yeah.
I was going to go to Dallas with Jamal and Rodney, but they end up going to the service. I'm like, I ain't going. I was going to go with my partner, Nelson. Shout out to Nelson in Atlanta, but at the time he had a living girlfriend, and I was like, I don't want to come there. I don't want to come there, you know, with you and your lady. So you know, I'm just like, you know what, Pops, I'm gonna give it a try. And it was the last place on the list. Now, mind you, this is, I don't know if it's just me or the New Orleans public school system, but I thought Washington was D.C. because when I got up there, I'm like, Pop, we in D.C.? He was like, because I was like, where the president at? That's the first thing I said. He said, nah, bleep, that's D.C. We in Seattle. I'm like, oh, I think I need to go back. I'm in D.C., man. But just making that leap, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a friend. I haven't known the dude for over a month. We was in the same school at Green River, little community college, and I seen him one day, and you know, son was fresh. He stayed fresh. He from Jersey. Shout out to Gerald. And
I miss G.
Yeah, that's the partner. You heard me?
That was the homie.
He was the homie. And he was going, I seen him another day, and he was going through some things, and man, Pops was like, I asked Pops, like, hey, Pops, you know, you mind if my partner could stay with us? Because like, he was a solid dude, and you don't really get that vibe off of everybody. But it's just some people you be like, hey,
instantly
cool.
like him.
Because, man, he started staying with us, you know, and I didn't look at it as kind of trying to be look what I did. Nah, I'm just like, hey, man, look, I see somebody in the helping hand, man, because, and Pops was like, nah, man, no doubt. He ain't hesitate. Pops was like, hey, that's cool. And
he was so chill. He's
a
good dude.
And he was so like, look, whenever y'all need something, this is what I do, and that's what it was, you know. And it's not like we was like, yo, we need a whole bunch. He'll give us some sometime.
Right.
We used to have to be like, nah, man, that's too much. Because
Right.
he'll be working and going to school. So he's like,
Right.
he's going out.
Right.
And hey,
Right.
he did what he did,
Right, that's
man.
what's up.
And you know, I was thankful because it made me feel good. Cause
Right.
I came out here,
Right.
and then there was a person in need, you know, that I knew. And
Right.
I'm like, you know, with the kindness out of my heart, and like,
Right.
hey, look, we'll eat canned beans and canned food for a little bit. I ain't
Right.
mad at you. Right. I just don't want to see you out on the streets because
Right.
of, you know, because sometimes, man, some people just would be like, nah.
Yeah,
Right.
Nah, I mean, some people can be like, nah, be like,
Yeah.
nah, you need a sofa.
Right.
That you, man, you
And
know.
it be your own family at that.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah.
But you know you get your blessings like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like you really get blessings like that
Yeah.
from helping.
It just feel good when you help somebody
It's
out.
a-
That
it's a
really,
good
really,
feeling, yeah.
really
you know, it's
that's
just not
all
even
it
like
is.
you said, like the bragging boast, like, oh yeah, I helped
It's
you
not.
out,
It's not about that.
and that's
because-
not what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, it's about the
Because
truth.
you
thing,
think
like-
about it, there's a lot of people that go on that film themselves feeding
Doing
the home,
a
doing
good deed.
you don't do
And
that.
mad they come, oh, you forgot when I helped you out? It's that, and that's
how
not
they
what it's
be. They
about.
be like, that's
Exactly.
not what it's
That's
about.
not what it's about. at all.
Because you be surprised one day you just be walking and you either lock your keys in your car.
Exactly.
Somebody was about to leave,
Right.
but all of a sudden they stop and be like, "Hey, you need help?" And you be like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, you be
Exactly.
surprised what can happen.
I seen a good deed the other day, y'all.
Exactly.
I gotta tell you this. I seen a good deed the other day. I was driving, matter of fact, to go see a friend from elementary school. I hadn't seen her in years. And I'm driving there. I was having a bad day. You know, I was kind of emotional already, but I'm just driving down the road in my own feelings, in my own thoughts, and I see this car, like I'm on the opposite side of the road. I see a car in the ditch, and I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Right.
Like that's no fun. And they had kids with them, you know. It was a whole family in this little Toyota, and they are in a ditch.
Right.
And the guy in front of me was a big ass dually truck, and he sees him. He
Right.
throws his flashers on and pulls over, and as I'm passing I look in my mirror and he's got a tow thing in the front of his truck, and instantly I started crying and I was like, oh my god, that man
Really helped them.
just pulled over to tow him out of the ditch, you know.
Right.
Don't know these people from
Right, that
Adam,
that
and
was-
just, you know what I'm saying,
right.
and just that good act of
Yes.
kindness, you know, it just
Yes.
hit me, and it just,
Yeah.
I needed that, like
Right.
that day I needed to see that, and I'm
yeah.
like, that it was just so refreshing
Yeah.
to be like,
There are some
there
good
are
people in the
people,
world.
there's people
Yeah.
still out there, you
But
know.
that'd be nothing but God too. Like in situations
Exactly.
like that'd be God sending good people. You know?
Yeah,
He was riding on that road for
Yep.
whatever reason,
He could
you
have
know.
been anywhere, huh?
He could have took a detour that day.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
something
Be
told
like-
him to take a left that day, and he took
Right.
a left, and bam, there they
And
were.
sometimes that's how it be.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
That the time I took you to work. Remember that girl was running down the road?
And the dude
Oh
was
my
chasing
god, there
her.
was this guy like following this young girl. It was pouring down rain. It was late at night. I'm taking Jerry to work. The kids are in the car. Where there's this girl, like, she's running. She's in a dress, barefoot. She's
That's
soaking
some
wet,
creepy.
running. So I slow down and I'm watching her, and I see the car creeping on her.
Oh, wow.
And he passes her and turns around. And when I see the car turn around, I flipped. Ooh, I turned my car around so fast, and I chased after the girl. And I hopped out the car, and I was like, "Please stop! Just let me help you." Because as soon as I hopped out my car, she hauled ass. Like this man's already following her.
Right.
You know.
And she was
So
white
I
too,
threw
so
my
you know,
hands
yeah.
up, and I'm like, "Please, just let me help you.
Right.
Like, I'm not here to hurt you. I see this guy following you. Please get in my car. Let me help you." So
Ooh,
she,
like, ooh, man. You got-
yeah, she finally got in the car. Like, she ran into these
And she was
people's-
telling me what's going on?
Yes, girl, it was crazy.
Trying to rape her?
He probably was trying to
They-
do kidnap or something.
So she knew him.
No,
No, she did not know him. So this dude was following her. The reason she was walking is because she was at the hospital with her friend that just had a baby, and somebody offered to give her a ride home. They ended up robbing her and taking her phone, taking all her shit, and kicked her out of the car. And that's why she was walking. While she's walking, this man is following her.
Wow.
So I was like there to save her. Thank
Right.
God I was there. You
Right.
know? But I had to take her to like 3 different places so she was able to even get in, because they sold her keys. They sold everything. Like, she was
For
a
real?
college student. Yeah. Like, she wasn't even from here. It was. I was just so.
I would have been
kind
kind
of
of like
so
stuff like that. I'd be like
thankful
kind of
that
like
I was
like,
there. Right.
Yeah.
I don't usually do something
Yeah,
like that,
you just
but
had
it
a
was
gut
late
feeling.
at night. I just had a feeling like this girl is in danger.
Yeah.
And if that was me, I would want somebody to stop
Yeah.
and help me. You know. So that was my thought.
But that's
Oh my
like-
gosh, that was so scary.
That was like an offer.
Because I was always told, look, if y'all see something, y'all better keep going.
You better get going.
Especially if you have.
So the girl
it's
was
just
smart.
you and
When
that,
I
or-
got out the car and ran, she ran to somebody's house, you know, and that's exactly what I want. I would have been banging on somebody's door.
Yeah.
You better help me.
Because y'all was like the only car on the road at the time.
It was it was late, so
And
it
it
was
was
that
raining,
car
yeah.
following her.
And
It's
y'all-
pouring down rain, and it was us coming the opposite direction.
Oh, wow.
So I slowed down once I see because it just didn't feel right,
Right.
you know. So I slowed down and watched. I'm
That
like,
would've
"Babe,
been
you about
like-
to be late to work today."
Oh, all y'all was in
I
the car?
called them.
Yeah,
I
I was
called
on.
the.
I was
Police?
taking him
I
to
called
work.
the manager, and
Oh.
told him, like, hey, well, I was the manager at that time. I was with him.
Yeah, I was
But
taking
I'm
him
saying,
to
but if you
work.
thinking about it, if a dude was to just get out, and I was a black dude, it's just a white chick. So I'm saying I'm getting out at nighttime. There's a car following her. It could have been two different, two of the same people working together.
Yeah.
So I'm
I was
like,
running barefoot in the rain after this
so
girl.
she
For
didn't
real?
tell y'all what happened?
Yeah,
she told
she
her,
told
she
me
was
what
telling
happened.
her.
So what
That she just
I
told you.
just told you, you're not.
No, I'm listening, but I'm like,
She just
She
told
was
you.
at the hospital with her friend.
oh, all right. No, I'm saying like why the I heard that part, but like why the man was chasing her.
She don't
Oh,
know.
he
He
was
probably
trying to
trying to-
snatch her up, probably, and rape her or something.
Yeah, the old dude, man. I
Yeah,
don't know
because
about.
once he seen me and he flew back around, he hauled ass out of there.
Oh, he left?
Once he seen me flip back around, he
Yeah.
hauled ass. He was ghost.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Because
Yeah,
he
creeping,
stopped
huh?
and he was watching her.
They got some creepers.
Yeah, it
out
was
there.
crazy.
The one man, it was an old fella when I had dreads. I don't know if he thought I was no, he didn't think I was a woman. But he stopped me, he driving and he literally pulled in the parking lot. So I'm like, I know who the hell this is. And I got 2 gallons of milk in my hand.
Right.
Mind you, I'm like, I'll bust his old ass in the mouth. Thing is, this dentures to be
Right.
laying on the ground.
Right.
Man, he was like, excuse me. I'm like, his name sound like it's Bobby.
Oh,
Old
Lord.
ass. I just want. I'm like, man, I'm like, wow. I
I
had
have
2
to get outta
razors
here.
on me too.
Razors?
2 razors.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I
You
was
sound
in
like
that
Abram
little
with the
vest.
razors.
Oh,
Man,
keep-
I had man.
I keep them.
I got one in my car.
Yeah, I keep them. I
I
told you better have you some protection. You keep
Hey,
walking around. You
I
got
got
that.
I got a pair of pliers and I got a scraper.
Oh, you
A
do?
little gum scraper, man. That scrape. If Jada, you can literally take it a fresh one, and that gum will sweep up like you doing
For
like you peeling some skin on a potato.
For real?
I mean, it comes right off.
Oh, yeah, so you'll be good.
That's
That's just how they'll be.
Yeah. Then he old
He was
too,
a vibe.
So what he wanted, Joe?
dude. That's what he wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, did this old mother just tell
He
me that?
wanted a piece of Jerry.
Baby, he said, I just wanted to suck. Oh, like,
Oh no.
yo, I'm like,
I probably would have
Oh,
punched him in the
Lord.
mouth for me. even
Well,
telling
he
me
was in
some
the
shit.
Jerry
car.
got hit on the coat like
I would have said,
He
boom.
was-
I would have threw that thing right
he
in
was
his
in the
car.
car.
I would've
Dude,
punched him.
look, I went to this club, right?
Yeah.
And it was with my homegirl.
Okay.
And it was like a bar club, right?
Yeah.
But her partner was like, "Hey, man, she a lesbian, but
Right,
you know,
right.
he a
Yeah.
straight dude,
Yeah,
you know."
straight dude, yeah.
And he was like, "Man, I went to here, I was pulling this and I was pulling that."
Oh,
now
Lord.
in my mind, I ain't lying. He was chapped. So I'm
Oh,
like,
Lord.
if I'm pulling this,
I
I
gotta
gotta go there and put about a couple.
Right.
So we get there, right? So there's three levels.
Right.
There's the bottom, that's the ball. Then there's another level. I guess that's a little straight spot. Then the third level is the
club?
It's the club part. It's every different nights they have different
themes.
different themes. And just that night it was drag night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
no.
but they had females there.
Right.
So I'm there, and then my homegirl, I ain't lying, she was macking.
Right.
So I go get me a drink. Like, I'm like, cause I ain't the type of dude to just be rolling. You heard me? Just rolling up. You know, I need to feel my drink. I need to see, you know, how she is. I dance with her. You know,
Right.
Basically, I won. My game level was poo. Just you know, one of those.
Oh,
So
look.
what happened was, look, check it. So you know, I'm dancing. I'm finally dancing with a chick, and I just feel this old buff ass hand tap me on my shoulder.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
Man.
and it's doing the do rag and the tank top on.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me, you won't dance? I'm like, whoa, nah, son, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Good
good.
sounds
I'm
good.
Hey, I turn around like, nah, son. Cause it was like I'm like, and I knew it was drag night, so I'm thinking this, one of them him chills.
But Jeremy, he see you in the club while they all.
He was this is the thing. He was on. I seen him, but I didn't think that
he'll come talk to you.
I knew the people that he was with because they used to come in Walgreens and steal. That's how I knew him. But I'm like, I ain't pay him no mind.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel a little strong ass finger. I'm like, hold on, player.
Strong finger.
Man. I thought it was, man. I'm like, hold on. Say, son, I was about to hit, dog. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I guess he probably said,
that hitting went out of me quick. I'm like, I'm good. You heard?
Well, that's good. That's good you noticed that because some people don't be I thought she looked like this an adult.
No, it was a dude. It was a dude.
Oh, like a man.
It was a dude.
He had a wig or nothing.
He had a do-rag. He had a do-rag on. I'm like, I'm good.
And usually they don't be like another man. They usually like the drags.
Who?
No, they like the
Oh, you had your hair at the time?
No, I had regular
hair
regular
just
like this. I guess he was looking at me. I don't know what was going on. Like I said, they were posted in the corner, and I was
Jerry, you should have saw that and walked clean out of there.
He seen that drink.
Look, Jerry got hit on probably like 6 months ago at the grocery store.
From a man?
Look what happened. Look what
I don't know
happened.
where he was.
You was with a dude.
No.
So he was
Who was I with?
Look, you were by yourself.
He was
You were by yourself because I called you.
Okay, yeah.
I called you when you were like, baby, listen to what just happened. So he said he was, pushing his buggy, minding his own business. He got some Jimmy Dean sausage in the buggy. And this guy, whatever else was in there, you know what I'm saying? When this guy came up, he said...
He didn't come up, he was like at a distance.
That's some nice sausage you got
You lying.
No.
And I ain't talk about what's in the buggy.
He said that?
Yo,
some people just need to get past it.
Just bold.
This is what happened. Look, when he said it, he was kind of like a distance.
I mean, look at this fine piece of chocolate. I'm not mad.
No, but I'm saying though, it's the print, dude.
I know, man.
I'm like,
I see why.
I didn't register because remember we was on the phone.
That's definitely
it didn't register. I'm like, what the fuck? And he just sit there like, oh, you didn't get. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm like, what the fuck? And as I'm walking, I'm like, the fuck? And I turn back and he like. I'm like, what, dude?
Like, if you ever change your mind,
I'm like, dude, man. I'm like,
you need
you
need some steamed milk with your
double espresso. I'm your man. You remember that from a little out there, Shane?
Avery get hit on too, though. Avery get hit on. They be looking at Avery, bro.
I don't get hit on. Don't play with me.
They be looking at him.
That just mean you fine, baby. Take it as a compliment.
Even if they do, they don't tell me
compliment.
nothing because they know one thing. Shit, we're gonna be fighting them.
He a little
you just
dramatic.
gotta take it as a compliment. You just have to be secure in your own, your own sexuality, your own masculinity.
And
just take it as a compliment. Like, thank you, girl.
It's different from a man's standpoint. We feel like we been played on. It's like a disrespect thing. Like if you, feel
I dig it, but you just
So look, so tell me this: if you in Walmart and the woman say, "Damn, you got a big ass," how you gonna feel?
Violated.
So you gonna?
Well, not really, because I don't really like.
Like, thank you, girl.
Yeah, I don't.
That she said, "I want to lick your ass."
Really?
What would you do? This Jada be like,
"What you do?"
I'll be like, "Excuse me."
You would feel offended.
Yeah, like what?
Hey, I see when that happened, I'll be like, I think like my mama because I know I'll be like, see if the dad side come off on me, then I go to jail for the simple fact because he said something and I retaliated and I look like the angry black man whooping his ass because he said something.
I can hear your daddy. Yes, indeed. What you say to me, fella?
Wait, he be like, yes, indeed. Wait, run this by me one more game, player. You heard me? Let me tell you how this shit about to happen.
Oh my god.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
No, me and your dad are talking for hours, dog. When I tell you, dog, this man said yes, indeed, about 40 fucking times.
He gonna say it one time. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Hey, that needs to be like.
Hey, look, Jeremy, he don't
we
say.
need to get him a shirt that says
yes.
Jeremy, look, he don't say fellow. He said fellow.
Fellow.
He said, your daddy talk buku proper. Like he from out of here, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what you say he said, Abram? Right here, right there.
Right here.
Right there.
Right
Yeah, he's
there.
He do say something really.
See that fellow right here? No, right there.
there.
Yes, indeed. Say what you say, player?
Oh wait. Say, hey,
Run that
run
back
up
on
on
that.
me. Some shit gonna happen to me. Heard me? That's what he
Talk so much on his head.
Man, we don't play that shit around here, man.
Oh my
Like,
god.
look, when y'all talk about the fucking boss, I was joked out back
This
then,
was
dog.
crack
When
out.
we was
Son, this man to it. He said, "See, you talking?" He said, "Less talking, more rumbling."
oh, and that was Wagner. Dude, they talk.
Man, I was like, man, I was
Hey,
out of breath.
Hey,
dog.
Oh my
you
God.
can tell Paul was like, look, bro, you doing too much. I'm gonna have to, because he said, look, you keep talking, I'm gonna put them gloves on. Don't move on your.
Because that's what he'll do, though. He'll want to start all that, but then he just wait, but
No,
Wait, put your
like
hands
the
up.
shit was funny. Like
It wasn't
even
funny.
But they said,
watching no more
He said, look,
shit.
that's gone. So what you gonna do now? Come on. He said, keep having all this stuff. All right, that's over with. Come on.
He said, "Less talking, more rumbling. Let's go right now."
Right now. Something
Right
had
now.
to happen. Come on, G.
Like shit like this. Yes, indeed. Player, see, young fellow.
He said, yo, now look, see, when we was growing up.
Yes, indeed.
Crazy, boy.
That's crazy.
Well, y'all see, I could talk about Pops could talk for some hours.
This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. You met
Well,
your
you gotta
match.
duck off. See, Pops about to go to the bathroom.
Hey,
Jared,
I used to
Jared, all the time. We like, damn, how this. We keep on looking. Jared, go. What? Right here.
Nigga,
Ask her how it was.
You trying to
But Jared was up there so sleep, bro. You don't even know he gone.
I'm about to go run in the bathroom.
I'm about to
But
go.
this boy used to be gone out there like he slimes and he said, shh. Like, what?
Hey, no, look.
Jared?
Wait, when we was in
Boy,
Washington
Jared
Falls.
anything eat cereals. I'm
He
like,
probably sleep. He probably sleep.
he's like, what Jared in a bedroom.
Man, yo.
Eating the
look,
cereals.
I used, man, look.
Jared, like, I'm out of
We
here.
would be at the house in the kitchen talking, right? We just be talking.
This is what
I'll
always
be like,
did.
yeah, slide
Slide.
out. About
He
25
said
minutes
yes.
later, I'm in there playing.
He used to do that to me when we first got together. We'd be in the kitchen
Oh,
talking.
yeah, keep on too.
Just be gone. I'm like, how do I exit?
Yeah.
What? You feel like
I'm
you
new to this
stuck.
situation. Well, how do I get myself in?
Yes, girl, Jerry, he like the slider.
Just
He be
gone.
like,
I'm like, what? Go in the room, like, but where you
and
going?
he still do that every time he look like danger about the.
Then at one point, you just gotta start shaking your head like, for real? Yeah, man. I know, huh? Yeah, I know.
But Jerry always, but you gotta ask Jerry how you slide out. Jerry sees.
Shoot, I know how to slide out. Pause. I'm gonna catch you later. I'm about to go.
Jerry don't even say nothing. He just slide out.
Who?
Just
You?
slide out.
I
He a
remember one time.
professional,
I ain't gonna lie. I thought this was funny.
I
Look.
caught that the day about you, boy. I saw what you do. I'm like,
No,
that boy
look.
slick
One day,
out.
this was funny, son. Look, I was late for work, right? And I was talking to Pop. He probably, I think he had like a beer or two. And
you know
when
it's
he,
funny.
yes.
yo, he had one, right? So I'm talking to him. I'm getting dressed, and while I'm getting dressed, he talking to me, right? I'm brushing my teeth. He talking to me. I'm by the door for like 10 minutes. I got 5 minutes to get to
Yeah,
work.
5
He
minutes.
talking to me. So I get out the door, and I'm in the middle of the steps. He talking to me. He's at the top of the steps. I'm at the bottom. He talking to me. So I'm walking. He come on a porch, and he's
Still talking. Oh Lord, Jerry, you was in the car.
No, I had to walk to work.
Oh my god.
And he mentioned like 3 times. He said, "Hey, you gonna be late for work? Go ahead, I'ma holler."
Uh-huh.
He get on a person. I'm just saying, man.
That's how
It was
he.
funny. Hey, the whole
I
time
don't
I
think
was
he be
going to work.
noticing.
Hey, the whole time I was going to work, I just laughed. I said, "Yo, this is
He about to say
hilarious."
yes indeed.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Hey. When On came in the house, look, check it. Look, when On came in the house, it was funny. One day he was eating. He had a peanut. On had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? Look. On had the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? And me and Paul was talking. And Uncle go and ate a piece of the sandwich. Pop said, "Yes, indeed. Look at this fella. He gonna die eating a peanut butter and jelly." He said, "Come on, man, get up, choke to death."
Paul was on the front thing that was your uncle or something. He said, "Man, see, that's too stupid, bro. See, that's why I can't talk. That's too stupid, man.
That's
said
why I
this-
can talk. I can
He
do
said
that.
this dude do not think.
See, that's why you can't talk to people who don't think, bro. See, that's
He
just
said-
too stupid,
He
man."
said he don't think at all. Yes indeed.
Oh, it's funny as that. Hey, when he left, I ain't lying. As soon as he left, that's when I noticed I talk a lot. I'm like, 'cause man, me and I ain't lying. Me and Pops, we'll be talking for so long, he'll warm his food up like 10 times.
Yeah, he always do that.
Hey, look, I used to go in his room and he'll be talking, right? The whole time. He'll be stirring up his plate for like 20 minutes. I'm like, when he gonna take a bite? Then he gonna warm it up.
He'll be,
Oh, man.
he'll be a nice little Joseph if you somewhere just fucking playing ball. You just go talking to Pops like
Probably,
hours.
you ask him, yeah, he'll talk. I'm like, man.
He be listening
talking
for real.
Boy, he couldn't bear the parish and nothing, boy.
Huh?
He couldn't bear jail and let him do probably be mad as a motherfucker.
They probably would like him though.
Hey,
They
y'all-
like this song.
Oh, the rush.
Oh, gee.
Let me give him some sleeping medicine.
Look, man. That's crazy,
That's too
man.
funny. Yo, you, Cal, and Abram get together.
And we be talking. Oh,
Shit,
son.
Oh Lord,
Cal, he got a
Abram.
question for that. No.
Abram, you like this song?
But it gotta be something like interesting. Like I don't just talk like
Yeah,
that.
you talk a lot.
No.
You just can't be outside and a dude come over. You just can't just
I
start
do
talking.
that.
Abram talks to everybody.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Gee.
No, I don't.
You
Yeah,
don't.
when we was outside,
Abram, you are
dude
very-
out there, without talking like that, I was talking to you
Not
and
really.
Pops. I wasn't
Yeah.
really talking.
Oh, when the dude came up.
Yeah, I wasn't really
Yeah,
talking.
because they
Every
whole
time I see you
introduction
running a
was
trap.
their whole introduction was me personally. If you see,
Like I ain't got nothing against them, and then I just
No.
like if I don't know you, I'm not just gonna be like
Yeah.
trying to have a friendly vibe. And I'm
but then
like,
at the same time, it's whatever it is you're talking about. You
Yeah.
know, you as a man, you don't want to hear another man come over just start talking kind of like it's dramifying.
Yeah,
Like, you don't want to hear
like
that.
that.
You
Right.
you know that's like, well, say player, this men out here. I don't see no females, bro.
Right.
We can, skip that conversation.
Yeah.
Let's talk some football or something.
yeah,
Some
that's
realness.
gonna. I don't even
Yeah.
like dealing with niggas.
But
like that.
but me, I do talk. I like to switch the subject when
Girl, I
stuff
don't
like
think
that.
you talk
Yeah.
a lot, though.
Who?
Yeah, bro.
You talk a lot?
Jerry?
No.
Oh,
Nah, sports.
Let's ask the listeners.
I could talk about sports all day.
You can do all that.
he's dedicated
Sports all
his
day.
extra time to a podcast
Yes.
talking. That's
Oh.
what he does. Is just saying. Just saying.
It's
Like,
marketing.
That's what we doing right now.
Wait, so when you okay, I got a question for y'all. What y'all think we had on time? How long y'all think we been talking? About 30 minutes?
About an hour.
And he had
2
more than
hours.
that.
Hour 17.
Yeah. For real?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that felt like we've been talking for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours, yeah.
Time be. Like I said, y'all didn't think it would have been like this, huh?
No.
We've just been rambling for.
You just
hour and a half.
That's
ramble.
what, yeah, that's what y'all say, though. You get off topic real
Yeah, this
fast.
sucks.
Real
This-
fast. They don't
Especially
ever
with all
stay
these
on
people,
topic.
yeah.
This southern talk right here. You know, southern people. Like when I go by Uncle,
Thank you
come
for-
down there.
You know, sticking with us, peoples.
Oh,
Whoever's listening.
whoever. Oh yeah.
Nigga look
appreciate
like
it.
she about to just fall
You
on
tired,
the
yeah.
pillow right now.
You tired? You
Nigga
about
feel
ready?
like she about to fall on the
I mean, it
pillow,
is
bro.
2:00 in the morning.
It is?
That just finish up these questions, man. We could do something.
We got one
tomorrow.
more. We got your favorite question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How was it when? Oh wait.
How old were you the first time you smoked pot?
How old I was?
How old you was, or what happened the first time?
I
How old and what happened?
I'm gonna do both.
That's the question. Both.
I thought it was.
It's time to go to sleep,
I thought
y'all.
it was. Yeah, it is. Damn, read that question to me one more time.
Yeah, read it again. Read it to me for 300, please.
What was that?
I know y'all heard that.
That with that spooky shit again.
Who was just
Hey,
talking about
that
this?
crazy bitch out there again. That crazy bitch out there again.
Nah, we straight.
Oh,
Hey, somebody come in. Look, I got this
Look
thing.
at him.
Okay.
If you gonna be snoring so loud, I don't think you can hear him.
Let there have been a dog.
So the question was, how old were you the first time you
Is that
smoked
thing?
pot?
Oh, it's not loud.
And
The first.
like, tell us the story about the first time you smoked.
All right, check this out. The first time I ever thought about smoking weed, well, I didn't even think about smoking weed. I was by my auntie house on my daddy's side, and it was, I think my auntie ran to the store to get some donuts or something, and I was up and I was playing the game, and my auntie boyfriend, my auntie boyfriend had this little. Like, you know the medical marijuana, how they be having the prescriptions in there? He had a prescription bottle. And, like, I always used to see him like rolling shit. I was like, what is that? And I was like 13. I'm like, what the hell is that? He was like, oh yeah, this is my medicine. I'm like, medicine? Man, you crazy?
Just that, yeah.
No, he was just like, this that medicine. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, shit, this smell pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, like a year, I think like a year and something passed, I went back by my auntie house. Well, I was going back, but I had spent the night over there. And my auntie was gone, you hear me? So he just was smoking, like the shit was so strong, he just was smoking. So he said, look, because on my dad's side they called me Duda. So he was like, look, Duda, come up. So I'm like, what's up, you know? So he like, you want to hit the blunt? I'm like, man, you trying to set me up? Like, man, you crazy? He like, no, you want to hit the blunt? And I'm like, all right, shit. So I'm smoking. So I get in the living room, I fell on the thing, and like, I just felt too high. I'm like, Lord, please, if you let me get out this,
You don't know the feeling the first time either. You don't know.
Right.
What's
Yeah,
going
I'm like,
praying.
Lord, if you let me get out this situation, I would never do it again. So after
lying to the Lord.
lying to the
Right.
Lord,
And he
I
knew.
started smoking heavier. But I was smoking Reggie. My first introduction to good is when I got into middle school. Now this is where I got in trouble with my mama. I was in the band. I was in the band. So I practiced, like, our practice was over about 6 o'clock.
What instrument did you play?
Cymbals.
Oh,
I was on the 18.
You was on
okay.
You was on the band?
Yeah, I know how to
You
twirl,
got
to
it?
do the whole.
Oh, for
I
real?
play
I know how
clarinet.
to do the whole nine.
Y'all have band yet?
Clarinet? Well, that was mostly with like a girl thing anyway. But yeah, so
I wanted to play the drums. My parents wouldn't let me. How about that?
You want gangster?
Oh,
though.
your back was gonna be hurting, girl. Oh, y'all don't have
you don't
parades
really
set
feel
up,
it like that.
Yeah, there is.
Y'all have to march?
Yeah. Not, but only. Well, yeah.
You march like 2 blocks.
No, it's only for like certain schools do it.
Oh yeah, I won't continue because I'm getting kind of sleepy.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, Abram, you the one got the paragraphs.
So no, they say the story.
Go
This
ahead,
is a
go ahead,
story.
finish your story.
What? See, you made me forget. See.
Finish your essays.
You was in band.
All right, yeah. So I was in band. So we got out. You know, band practice was over. So I had this little roach. Right, it was good, but it was like a little small little roach. And I always kept cologne with me because if my mom can't pick me up, like I spray the cologne. But I was just stupid because that's gonna make the smell worse. So my mama, she normally be outside when I got out of band practice, but this day she wasn't outside when I got out of band practice. So they had a group of girls standing right there, so I wanted to be cool. All my partners like, we outside. So I was just pulling on the road. Yeah, man, I got some good. They like, boy, hey, you smoke, boy, you know your mama gonna kick your ass. I'm like, man, I don't care, man. I've been smoking, man. She already know I smoke. I'm like, well,
damn well
tripping.
get their ass
Damn well, yeah. So
That's how them people be
I lit up
frontin'.
the little roach like it was some loud. So I lit up the roach. I'm hitting the weed. My mom put up. I'm like, she like, come here. So I got in the car. I sprayed the cologne on like before I just hit. Hurry up, put it in my bag. Got in the car. So you know that solid ride home, like in your head, you like, I hope she don't smell it, but I think she smell it. Don't she smell it? I don't even know if she smell it.
You was paranoid.
Yeah. So, normally when you get in the car, like you could tell like when somebody had a bad day.
You know you did something wrong.
No, you could tell.
tryna hide
No,
it.
that too, but you could tell like when your mom or somebody had a bad day, because other days you get in the car, you're like your sister and brother, everybody talking, playing, joking, but this
it's silent.
it just pretty silent in the car. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, this wasn't a good idea at all. I just pulled out the whole stuff. I'm telling you, girl, she knew I was smoking, and no damn well I should have never did this shit. So I'm in the back seat. My grandma, she lived right down the street from my school. So like she just keep looking at me. I'm like, I'm trying to put my head down and I'm trying to scream my face up, and I'm like, I'm dumb high because I already smoked like before back, and it was so good, and I just smoked the roast. I'm like, man, I hope she don't smell this weed, please, Lord. I'm talking in my head. I'm like, Lord, don't let the lady smell this weed, please. But she keep looking in the damn mirror at me. My mouth getting all dry, like all the damn juice I did had in my mouth is gone. So I'm trying to wipe my lip. I'm trying to slick side. When she driving, I'm trying to fix my face and shit. Stretch my clothes. I done took all my. I'm tripping.
You just acting extra funny. That's probably what gave it away.
I took all my school shirt. I stuffed the bitch in my bag. Hurry up, So like we get to the red light. Like 5 minutes in the ride, she didn't say anything. She just keep looking at me. I guess she was studying and see.
So much worse.
I know.
So she like, LaWuda, you been smoking? I said, no, man, I ain't been smoking, no. She said, you sure you ain't been smoking? I'm like, no. She like, why you fucking lying to me? I can smell it all on your clothes. I said, man, I just got out bad. I said, man, you just saw me on the corner, man. I wasn't even smoking. She said, okay. She didn't say nothing the whole ride. She said, okay. So I'm thinking I'm good. I'm about to go home. You know, because normally when she said, okay, you off the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Not that night.
Man, we pulled up.
She was more like, okay, I got you.
We pulled up by my grandma's house. Like, that was the fastest fucking ride. I mean, I know it's right down the street, but that was the fastest ride to our house I ever been. Now, we made it there in like 2 minutes. Bro, she pulled up in the parking lot. She got me out the car and, like, she ended up talking to me first. She upset because, like, this the first time I got caught. She ain't never knew I was doing this and nothing like that. So she like, I can't believe you doing this. You supposed to. That's when her brother talk. Oh, you got to set up pre-reserve for you. And I'm just looking at them like, man, I don't even know what to do. I'm about to give her ass. I don't know that my grandma, I'm looking at her all sad. Like, what the man, grandma, please give me out this. Because normally when I get in trouble, she'll help me out. But she like, I can't help you
Not
with
this one, baby.
So I got like an ass woman out the world. And I just kept smoking. I just kept getting ass whoopers. I ain't gonna lie. So until like I got like 16, 17, they couldn't do nothing. But that's my story. But my grandma, man, she like on the real though. Like my grandma, she hella cool. Like you remember my grandma, right? Like she hella cool. She hella cool, bro. It just like my grandma, like she'll cover up. Like if I go smoke in the backyard. And my mom about to come, she'll hurry up in the backyard and be like, yeah, your mama come, you gotta hurry up, you gotta do this.
Grandma got your back.
It was a day before, I think it was Easter, bro. Right? I'm on the phone with my cousin, like I'm thinking I'm good. I'm like, see, like the thing with my grandma, I never rolled it up in the kitchen. Like she already knew, but I'm like, she ain't gonna write on me. She come help me out.
Yeah.
So I normally go in the bathroom. Normally I didn't really trust my grandma either though. I really didn't trust her. Yeah, like I know she helped me, but I'm like she could write on me anytime. Like if I could piss her off, like she could write me. So I used to wait like hella late at night till like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night to smoke. So I used to go in the bathroom and roll up and shit. But this particular day I got cocky with it. Like I'm on the phone with my cousin, like he talking hella shit, like, man, what you doing, man? You can't do that. I'm like, man, I'm in the kitchen right now, rolling up, bro. What you talking about, boy? You got me effed up.
Grandma hear that.
No,
look.
she didn't
She didn't hear that?
I'm sitting in the thing, I'm thinking it because my grandma, she drank beer, and when she drank beer and she go to sleep, she not waking back up. That's a wrap. Dog, I just hear somebody standing right behind me while I'm rolling up, dog. It scared me, like my heart jump up, like, I turned around, I'm like, she like, boy, what the she said, boy, I know you're not rolling weed in my effing kitchen, huh? I'm looking like, I want to say, dang, grandma, like, I thought you was cool. But I'm like, damn, like, I don't think it's cool. She's like, give me that weed. She said, but it's a day before Easter, though. So I put, you know, all you family coming around, you supposed to get new clothes and stuff like that. She like, yeah, but tell your mom and this and that. Easter came. Ain't say nothing. So I'm thinking I'm good. Dog. The end of Easter that night, she told my mom I got another ass. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Keep my mom.
Well, that's when you knew, gotta hide it.
Moral of the story, kids. Wait till you're grown.
Yeah, wait till you at least like
21 when it's legal.
Not even 21.
know.
Like wait till you at least go to college, like away from your parents or some shit. Cause that
He didn't go away from you.
Like I caught a lot of ass whoopings, like bad ass whoopings.
I'm trying to say bad ones. Yeah, but all good things must come to an end, like always. So, we need an inspirational quote. Normally, I find an inspirational quote.
You guys know one off the top of your head that you want to throw out there?
I know one. Let me see.
Just give anything inspirational.
Or it could be your own words.
Never. I don't care how many times you fail at it. I don't care how many times that you say that you think you couldn't do it. Always try your best and always put forth the effort to do it because you can always accomplish things. And don't listen to what other people say because if you got a dream, always follow your dream. and don't ever let nobody take that from you, because I had obstacles where I thought I couldn't do it, and it had doubters thought that I couldn't do it, but I succeeded in some things that too. So always follow your dreams, and always make sure if you're gonna do it 100%. Don't half-ass do it.
So just be great.
Be great at all you do.
Hey, I'll say this. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Be great at failing. The reason why, because that means you're putting a effort. You're trying. You make an attempt. No matter if you fail that time, you make an attempt. So, continuously continue to continue, if that make any sense.
Right.
And stop taking all these drugs, man. Just smoke weed. That's it. No pills, no lean, goddamn it.
Hey, sponsored. Stash Box needs to sponsor you, son.
Stay out of jail. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Jared. Appreciate y'all for welcoming us to Seattle. I love y'all for life.
Love you.
No. That's
we gotta do. Hold on. We gotta do the outro. Y'all come do the outro right quick, son. So hold on. I know it's gonna be
you
quick.
Don't have no more, Abram.
I'm about to give me some Foster water.
Oh, so look, this how normally it's y'all say y'all name and then y'all say Cal and J every day. Car.
You gotta say all that?
Yeah.
Together?
My brain kinda
So what it is?
So Cal and J. So say
Cal?
y'all name this Abram and Jada.
So Abram. Well, no, I'm say Jada.
How you gonna see my name?
Okay.
So say Jada. Abram.
Hold on.
Jada.
Abram.
Cal and J.
Cal and G.
Every day.
And Dave.
And we out, y'all. Y'all said it.
Due to someone being a perfectionist, we had to go back and say this the correct way. So, Jada Williams, here you go.
Hi, this is...
It's over with.
He messed it up.
Go ahead. You can cut that out.
I can cut all that out.
Hi, guys. This is Jada. I'm signing out. Hold on. Wait, hold on. This is Jada. Wait.
Yes, indeed.
This is Jada signing out, and I'm at Cal and J. Day. Hookah!
You know we got 'em.